funny Dave Columbo. Funny guys. Give it up for Dave.
Hello! Oh my God! Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. I mean it because, let's be honest, leaving the house isn't easy. I remember when I was a kid, being sent to my room was a punishment. That's the dream now. You're grounded? Oh my God, say it again slower. Like, you know. I'm married. I mean it. Thank you. I love her. I mean it when I say she is the best thing that's ever happened to my credit score. She was complaining about her haircut the other day. I was like, do you know how much I wish a barber accidentally gave me bangs? Just read the room, honey. Like, I'm not self-conscious about my hair, is what my wife says. I scream in my sleep. I do wish that, like, the body positivity movement would, like, catch up to me. Like, you know, just want to hear someone go, you're not bald, your forehead's living its truth. Like, I do some acting. It's fun to go bald as an actor because as my hair gets further from my forehead, the roles that I get cast in get further from the plot. Back when I had hair, I would get lines like, are you ready to fall in love? But now it's like, are you ready to order? I'm a big nerd. Here's how much of a nerd I am. I once made a Ghostbusters uniform for a costume contest that was so detailed, the judge said, and I quote, you didn't need to do all that. I go hard in the paint, you know, like that's why I know that energy is a lot as a nerd, but let's be honest, like, so's being a sports fan, and you guys are bigger nerds than the rest of us. You know that, right? You pretend you're on the team. You're walking out of the game like, we made the playoffs. I don't walk out of Marvel movies like, we beat Thanos. Like, I told that joke once at a show. Guy comes up afterwards and he's just like, you know, the difference, Dave, is that, like, sports teams are real. And I was like, oh, is that so? So let me get this straight. Everybody on the field is all from Tampa Bay? And Buccaneers? No, we're all living the same hypocrisy. More people would watch sports if the players on the team actually had something in common. Imagine if you turn on the TV, it was like, tonight, the Florida anti-vaxxers. Take on the New York preferred pronouns. I love telling that joke because I see everybody in the room go like, I would watch that. I live in New York. It's great. I'm trying to be progressive. It's hard to know what the right thing to do is sometimes, though. The last time that it snowed in New York, I was walking back to my car and I saw that somebody wrote Black Lives Matter in my windshield in the snow. And I was like, yeah, I agree, but now everybody has to watch me wipe it off. Do it. It's tough. It's a tough one. I don't want to appropriate any culture, you know? When Ancestry told me that I'm 2% Ashkenazi, I was like, great, I will only write 2% of a Jewish joke. You guys ready? Check it out. So this rabbi, Thank you so much. I love living in New York, and I do have to say, I do think that I'm officially a New Yorker, because I have started to call the bodegas by their name. My wife's like, you know, like, honey, we need some milk. I'm like, great, I'll go to Cigarettes Coffee ATM. no, you're right. The prices are better at Deli Lotto Smoke. I love that about New York. It's like no screwing around. Here are 3 things that are inside. I wish people were named like that, you know? You go on a date, you're like anxiety, bipolar, OCD. Hi, nice to meet you. Me, I'm mama's boy, night terror, psoriasis. It's good to meet you. Some of you aren't laughing. You're like, that's too specific to not be autobiographical. It's true. It would have helped me dating, because I met my wife late in life. I was dating in my late 30s, which is horrific. I'm sorry, there's nothing less sexy than 2 people who know who they are. You ever watch 2 people dating in their 30s? It's just war stories. Like, you trying to one-up each other, like you turned your ex into an alcoholic? Cool, cool. Mine beat cancer, but said loving me is the hardest thing she's ever done. So, no big deal. I should definitely be in therapy. I can't, this is true though, I can't do therapy because my dad is a therapist. So I know firsthand that they don't keep your sessions private. Some of you laugh, some of you are like, I need to make a call. When I was a kid, I'd be like, Dad, the dishwasher's broken. He's like, I'll tell you who's broken. I'm like, no, Dad, that's not. No, I don't take care of my mental health. I don't take care of my physical health either. I never go to the doctor. I never do. And there's always like one friend who's like, yeah, it's a scam. And then I tell them how long it's been for me, and they're like, no, you should go to a doctor. My big thing is the fast food and like the junk food. I eat it all the time. And you know, my wife she wants to like cook. And she doesn't understand that it's like an addiction. She'll be like, Dave, you don't need Burger King. Wait till you see what I can do with cauliflower. Like, honey, that's not the same. It's like me saying like, you know, honey, we don't have to have sex, you know, just wait till you see what I can do with a high five. We do have sex still. It's fun. Thank you. I do have to say, the one thing that we don't do is dirty talk, because I've never been good with the, I think I saw myself in the mirror having sex once, and I was like, the less said about all this, the better. Dirty talk is, you're shouting the thing that you're doing while you do it. That just makes you look insecure, doesn't it? What if you're on a plane, it starts taking off, the captain's like, we're flying so high right now. You're like, are we? Also, dirty talk is about like confidence and like, you know, oh yeah, and once you're married, that's out the window. Like, what am I can't pretend to be something I'm not. Oh yes, look at me, have my way with you, woman who just yelled at me for buying the wrong peanut butter. Ah yes, I'm dominating you right here on the fitted sheets you said I didn't put on right. Like what? Like, I can't. Dirty talk is weird. It's just so weird to me. Like, I always like, even with porn, I'm like, you don't need that. Like, oh, you're fucking, you like, we don't need that. How about instead the porn stars just teach you a fact? Like, throw it right in. Right in the middle, like, yeah, give it to me. Like the Romans gave us the aqueduct, you know? My wife, she comes up to me the other day, she goes, Dave, I never got into porn. Will you show me what you're into? And I was like, ooh, no. No chance. Because there's no way to like start watching porn. Porn is like the Marvel movies. If you start with the most recent one, you'll have way too many questions. I don't even watch porn anymore. I'm 40. I just get bored and correct the grammar. Seriously, next time you're on Pornhub, check out the comment section. You'll see my contribution. Lucky guy picks between 3 sluts. I think you mean among 3 sluts. You know what I'm just realizing now is that might just be my fetish, good grammar. Like, is that, like, all I'm looking for is one that's like, cheerleader gives it up to whomever. I'm like, oh my God. You guys have been awesome. Enjoy the rest of the night.